a monkey on roller skates instead. Isn't that nice? Regardless, is looking like a fairly fierce opponent. Currently top of the bracket that Quixz are currently within. And, well done so, because they have won the last 3 of their matches 2-0, including against Yedyan DJ and UIO Gaming, both of them 2-0 as well. However, that was 1 month ago, and teams in the lower echelons of Counter-Strike do tend to deteriorate over time, and as a result, we find ourselves in the dice moment, in the chaotic moment of thinking who's going to have kept their record. Of course, Quixz ended their previous month, the last month, in the Telialigaen, winning a game 2-0 for the first time that I've casted them in a long time. They won a game 2-0, so the casting curse, my curse, casting Quixz, of course, was broken. But as I told Toshkin, when that happened, we'll see how long it lasts, because it has been broken before. Remember, there was a particular best-of-1, which Quixz won in overtime, I believe. And I, of course, casted that, and that was the 1 win they had. Now we have 2, but we'll see if we can make it a 3rd against Monkeys. They do have a bit of instability, Monkeys. They do have 10 individuals on their listed roster, but we'll see how that all pans out. So we are now in the game. Lovely bit of day. Now, as I said, they do have a bit of instability in the roster. They have 10 individuals actually within their elements here. For some reason, I don't have sound, but don't worry, I'll fix that in a moment. There we go. Alright, so we have Quixz attacking the B-bomb site. As it is Vertigo, this is the prescribed wisdom. I apologize about that little sound issue there. Bomb is going down, hunting on the box, and we have a 3v4 retake, but all the people on Monkeys are very, very low. Halba is the only one who could withstand a single bullet, it seems, at close range. However, 2 of the players at Quixz could easily withstand 1. Toshkin, close up, takes a shot from the back. As all 4 move in, it's just Chris in a 1v2 situation. He's tagged down Hull below. He himself can take 2 bullets, and he did it. He has done it. 2v1 situation there for Quixz Esports. Chris eventually ending the round on 3 kills. Fantastic work there from Quixz Esports. Monkeys, they were almost there for a team ace, it seems. 1 kill on all but 1 player, so Havra feeling left out. Gonna be going with that P250 to try to get himself one of those dink headshots. Very unlikely, however. P250 very powerful against unarmored opponents, not so powerful against full armor MAC-10 running at high speed. But they might be thwarted, as those MAC-10s are very bad dink machines. And as a result, they might not fare too well against the CT side's head armor. Chris was spotted there. That's one of the 2 AK-47s. That's a very dangerous thing to field so openly. Toshkin's going to spot the man on high. He's going to flash himself in. Halba, blind as a bat, as Toshkin and Hunting move into the middle. P250 does garner him a kill after having the first one stolen. The MP9 gets taken back at 1 HP. That is going to be low impact, if any impact at all. Frog here going to look to execute that man with 1 hit point, and there he goes. 3v2 situation right now. This captured AK could do some damage, but unfortunately, box goes down, and the wall, well, let's see what it's made of. Not very much, it turns out, as it goes down very quickly to a MAC-10 headshot. Monkeys, as we have seen just from the last 2 rounds, but as we've seen prior to their last 3 2-0s, it's a lot of numbers, they are not immortal. They have had 2 recent additions in the last month, and as a result, they have a fairly new roster compared to Quixz, who are at this point fairly experienced with each other, having played together for several months. Another eco now from Monkeys, or rather their first eco. Frog and Abel going to take the first entries, and Chris going to take 2. Is he going to get a 3rd through the smoke? Nope, Hover is going to run away. And Toshkin's gonna money frag him all the way back to hell. There they go. These primates got nothing on the goats. It is goat, right? It's a ram, isn't it? The logo. Damn. Oh well. Much like goats, we're climbing this bracket fairly quickly. Previous 2-0 can make this another 2-0. I'm optimistic. Of course, Vertigo, one of the maps I know very little strategical knowledge about, so I might know nothing, and therefore will have very little to do my classic criticizing of Quixz and Frog. However, overextending a little bit too much, not running away as quickly as he should, with that flashbang coming in. Box fragging back on Hunting. Abel is there to refrag, and Box, he's looking to get an upper hand on this. He's moving in, he spotted Abel, and Abel frantically spraying in all directions, unable to save himself there, as Box takes him all the way down. Chris, Frog, and Toshkin were all that's left. Full health and plenty of munitions left in a Deagle and a CZ. That AWP might be a little bit dangerous, and actually tags Frog all the way down to 26 hit points through that staircase. Very dangerous. Halba spots the flashbang. Very, very dangerous to pop flash. To not pop that flash to the wall. Turns out, it's a lot sturdier this time when you have a properly scoped weapon. The Frog goes down. Very, very simple. Dearie me. It's a dangerous game. Quixz are playing. Running towards B with very little utility. They need to pop flash yourself. You can't throw a flash like that. Very dangerous activities. Quixz Esports got the big green gun on Abel. Will he be able to take down the wall? Mr. Gorbachev, please take down that rush into middle. Can Toshkin take it down? No, he cannot. He gets eliminated by Havra pretty easily, and the rest of them, they're going to try to pressure towards B and A. As middle has been left completely to bits. Prague is going to eat that grenade for breakfast. Abel's able to take down Min God. And we have ourselves a right old standoff. Plenty of players on Quixz don't want to push because Toshkin got taken down and they're not sure what their terrain they have, whilst same is case for Monkeys, Min got taken down overextending, so both of them are scared to push, but it seems like they're going to make their way over towards A. Toshkin calling from beyond the grave, presumably. Let's see. They're making their slow escape up here. Box must have sounded, must have heard that op. Definitely going to hear that Molotov going off. And rotations are coming in across the map. Better throw these smokes quickly because you're about to get swarmed, buddies. Dearie me. Flash behind to stop any form of flank going in. Box is going to get pushed off, but the wall is up on the wall. He's trying to get a spot on high, and he's been spotted himself. Abel takes him out, sniped, and oh my god, collateral through the smoke. Dear God, clip that immediately. Jesus Christ. Abel on 4 kills. Can he make it an ace by taking down Box? Standing on a box. By God. What a disgusting shot through that smoke. Collateral. That is a round ender. Dearie me. Abel trained on that angle to try to see if he can get Box, but it seems like Frog is going to get taken down by Box. Box is trying to stay alive as long as he can. Haunting is going to give him another kill, but it seems like he's going to try to run away here to save his gun at the very least. 2 kills in his pocket. That was a bit of overextending there from Quixz. The round was already over. Giving me 2 extra kills was not going to do much, but it is going to do wonders for their economy. In particular, the fact that they can now force a buy out of this one, otherwise they would have been unable to force any form of buy. But it's not that good a buy, as we have 2 M4 A1Ss, a Scout, an Op, and Halba's going to pick up an M4 as well. So 3 proper guns, a cheeky little meme Scout, and of course an AWP. Havra, he's gone up close, and that little interaction is going to end in absolutely nothing. With no damage trading places. You would have sworn, seeing that frame, that they would have traded a bit of damage, but it seems that that was not the case. Chris is going to Molotov up towards there. Havra, trained on the angle, of course, is going to keep his eye close on that little lip there. Trying to replicate what the wall did earlier with the AWP, trying to tag Frog through that staircase, if anything. Massive damage on an attacker is massive, especially before they attack. Frog, however, is going to take Havra down in the head. He's going to take Halba down as well. His entries are immaculate at the moment. Does not miss a single beat. Toshkin in the middle is just distracting Box for the moment. Box is going to take him down eventually. But, as a result, the bomb goes down with Box little he can do. He was the quick rotate, and as a result, none of the players can get into the site. Missed smoke there from hunting. No worries, nobody saw. Nothing important. Frisk there, missing a spray, missing an opportunity to take down Box. But is going to make it up, taking down Min. The wall himself is going to be spotted out by Frog, the hero of this particular round, as he's just eliminated the B-bomb site almost entirely on his own. Box, at 8 HP in a dream, he's going to hide that M4 as far away as he can. Doesn't want any blast damage to hit his side of the map for the moment. A little bit of a safe exit there from Quixz team as they take minor amounts of damage, just a little tidbits. But here we go. 7th round. 5-1 in favor of Quixz. Is this a T-sided map? I don't know. Frankly, I do not know at all. I don't know why people don't always play 3-1-1 on this map, though, because B is almost always attacked. B is almost like... No, A. 3-1-1. 3 on A, 1 in middle, 1 on B. Is that what people do play? I haven't been taking attention. No, it's 2-1-2. Look at that. The hell? Anyway, a bit of aggression towards B, actually. They're going to drop down, but the middle is going to have the interaction first as Toshkin gets eliminated by Min. Frog as well gets taken out by Hover. This is an eco. This is a force round, if anything. No, it is an eco, in fact. 2 players, even on 3,000. Their money's going to be immaculate. Chris gets taken down as well. Now it's on Hunting and able to take this map down. Dear Lord. Hover is going to get himself eliminated. Pretty good as well. Do as much damage as he can in that type of situation. Abel's going to trade his op for an AK. A good decision, ultimately, but that is going to give the wall an AWP. That is the enemy side's AWP-er. And he is currently flanking at such a speed that they might not expect this. No! Oh, dear. That leaves Hunting in a 1v3 situation. He's going to take down Min, but the wall has quick reactions, despite what you might think of a brick wall. Dear Lord. Strange things occurring on Vertigo at the moment. Monkeys can't find a gun round win to save their ant, but turns out they can pull a pistol round win out of their ass. The M4 didn't even get a... There was an M4 on the CT side there, but it didn't get a single kill. Strange stuff. Toshkin's gonna throw that early smoke towards A. A little bit of a fake effort? Or no, it is a quick rush. An MP7 and 4 AKs as they run all the way into A very quickly. Box gets taken down by Abel. And he's struggling a little bit with that little sandbag situation there, but rotations come in fairly quickly. 3 players now in this A bomb site with Havre just holding mid. He's going to try to push around. There's a question mark. Abel gets flashed fully. Absolutely nothing to do, but that is a low-impact weapon. He already did his work. He's already entried. Now it's up to Frog. Can he keep these entries up? And yes, he can. Yes, we can, as it turns out. The other 3 players, however, are going to pull back. Frog is going to be left behind to lurk. As everyone knows, if you're a lurker with high IQ... No, if you're entry with high IQ, you can lurk as good as anyone. But, turns out they've changed their mind after a little bit of frag. They're going to wait out time, try to bait any form of rotations, but the Wall and Halba are remaining on A, and in fact, Havre is moving into a fast rotate position. Those smokes coming in, he's going to make that fast rotate happen. These flashes and smokes coming straight in. The wall is blind as all can be. And they are in on the bomb site. Missed flash as Havre doesn't get in, and the wall is trapped. In a Molotov, he's going to take a lot of damage. He is going to run all way as fast as he can at this point. A 1v4 is difficult at the best of times. With an AWP, it's nearly impossible. Ah, randomly spraying through the wall at exactly where he is. Chris. Back. R/back sucks. Hello. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Extending to try to take out that AWP. Definitely worth it, even if Frog does go down. Demonstrated there why a 1vx situation is terrible in an op. Ops can almost always win one-on-one engagements, but one-on-two engagements, op will almost always lose. That is the true balance of the AWP. If you do win a one-on-two situation, the 2 usually royally messed up. But regardless, 9th round. Quixz wrapping up this half fairly quickly. Frog, his entries are immaculate at the moment. Flashes are coming in to try to counter any form of push, and it doesn't seem like they're going to capitalize off of this kill, knowing the rotates will come in fairly quickly. Box and Mingod are on this site fairly quickly, and even Halba's moved into middle on a bit of a quick rotate position. The wall now, not with his AWP, votes to go for a short-range position. It's shorter long with this guy. The wall gets taken down, and as this Halba admitted, it's Mingod and box. Can Frog continue his entries? Yes, he can. Frog, a A-tier level entry. Absolutely immaculate work from Frog at the moment. He is checking every angle, checking every work. He is making things function really well, and he's going to frag it up with 3 for this round. Excellent work from the Quack Monster. No, not Quack Monster, the Ribbit Monster, rather. This is a frog. Yeah, get it? Funny, because he's a little green jumpy dude, isn't he? No. Pistol round for Monkeys. Very little's going to happen this round. This is 2-7. One more and Quixz win the half. But they can make it a good old 13-2 if they keep this pace up, which is not looking too unlikely. It seems, Jesus Christ, maybe Monkeys should play exclusively on pistols, because it seems some monkey business is going down right now. Pistols garnered them 2 AKs and 2 kills. Hunning's on 75 HP, which means that he'll take 1 abdomen shot close up with that deagle, or 2 taps with the AK. Very, very quickly going to take a lot of damage with that shit. Excuse my French. Toshkin's going to flash over towards A in fake? No. The wall is going to spot that happen. He's going to move back to try to call for rotations. He's going to see Mingod and Hover are moving in almost immediately with Box coming in the back. Flashes and smokes are coming in. Molotovs are trying to counter, but the wall gets taken down. As does Hover, Haunting this time entering, and as Frog is no longer with us to do so. Excellent entry work, calling attention to himself over there. Box is going to try to walk on top of this box. It is of his own kin. Let's see if it can help him out. Brother. Toshkin in that cheeky little position there. Going to take down Mingod and Box. Very, very easy. A pause coming in for Monkeys at the moment. Very, very good. So far, Quixz are exceeding expectations. I frankly thought this was going to be a lot harder. But, then again, Vertigo is, however... Is Vertigo Quix's pick? Yes. Vertigo is, of course, Quix's pick, and as a result... Foodora? What is Foodora? Is Foodora like DoorDash? Like Uber Eats in Norway? Is that what it is? Bruh. Apparently someone's got food at their door and need to pick it up. Low tier Counter-Strike, he will never cease to amaze me. Incredible work. But however, Quixz Esports did pick Vertigo, and Monkeys as a result picked Inferno. It's not a strange map to Quixz, of course. They've played it plenty of times. Not won it plenty of times, but they have played it quite a bunch. So as a result, we'll see how that plays out after this, but it seems like Quixz is going to be on 1-0 regardless, so we might actually see, if Inferno goes out of the way, we might see the third map, Overpass, of course picked by Monkeys between Nuke and itself. And Overpass, one of my personal favorites, a little bit of a wild card map even today, but regardless, match is probably going to be unpaused very soon as the food has been picked up from the order at the door, and we're going to see ourselves coming back into round 11. Last 5 rounds, the home stretch for the first half. And yes, indeed, that pause is going to get unpaused. Win chance at 50% for each team, with an AWP and full standard gun for both CTs and Ts and AKs and M4s. So we'll see which one pulls ahead in this latter third of the half. However, it's very unlikely that Monkeys is going to get an advantage, considering it's physically impossible. But regardless, with Quixz winning the half, so far, it is only a matter of how hard they are going to win. Are they going to maintain the pressure, win 13-2, or are they going to fall behind after that little pause? Toshkin takes down Havra, extends himself out even further, takes damage from Halbug, gets down to 6 HP and gets eliminated. Hello? There we go. It seems an execute is occurring towards B. Mingod is there with an AWP, but he gets pushed off the position. He gets taken down by Hunning, who is entering now. Regardless. 4v3 situation right now. The wall's going to try to get in quickly as he can, but Quixz is going to take him out fairly quickly. Going to get traded out by Box, but after taking down 2, it's very little chance that anything else is going to happen. However, I do say that Box in a 1v4 situation, already taken down 2. Hunning's on low hit points, and if Abel misses a shot, he might be dead regardless. Question for the ages, but no. Abel does take him down through the little vent HVAC unit type thingy bob. And it is 9-2. Can we reach double digits in the first half? That would be fantastic, Quixz Esports, if you could do that. That would really ease my mind. Spectacular work. Back on a chaos round for the monkeys. Monkey business round at the moment. So we'll see what happens. We have a Glass Cannon Deagle, Glass Cannon Scout, Deagle Armor. We have a CZ Nade. We have an MP9, which gets immediately just deleted by Frog, who himself gets deleted by Min. Jesus Christ, trading headshots both ways. Toshkin's going to peek into middle with the wall imposing. That Desert Eagle Hypnotic is going to hypnotize Hunning into dying instantly from a Deagle headshot. And Toshkin's going to try to trade, but throwing the AKs away. Monkey business is occurring yet again, as the wall is going to peek for another one. And he gets another one. Oh dear, you gotta close the distance on these Deagles. They're very much not likely to hit these headshots. I guess it's a headshot round all round, because we've only had headshots so far. Frog, Abel, and the wall getting 2. Only headshots this round, I guess. Let's see if we can continue that as the wall begins the flank. Halbay, and Min rotating in properly. Actually, Halbay's flanking with the wall as well, and Min is coming in from the bomb site himself. And there ends the headshot streak as Abel takes down Mingod. The bomb has yet to go down with Quixz covering all sides before he can plant that bomb. They're terrified, but they don't know that both players are behind. They need to gamble on the fact that they're not going to be on that other side. And in fact, they're not gambling at all. They are running all the way over to B, knowing now that they're both towards ramp. This rotate for the monkeys is going to be dangerous, but it's going to be fast regardless, because they know both would run to the site. Halbay and the wall. Halbay with the scout, they've already rotated in, and they've already put off shots, which means they've alerted the other side. Quixz now can begin taking them out, and Halbay, with that scout, he's not going to be able to do much. And Abel takes him out. 3 for him in that round. The wall, valiant effort on mid, getting 2 kills, but dear lord, not much you can do beyond that. Fantastic work, Quixz, getting to 10 rounds. Double digits and a half. That's how you know you're good. So, statistics-wise, everyone on Quixz is pulling their weight heavily. Frankly, I don't know what Avra was doing there. Literally no backup rush into B. Flashed and walking. So he's gotta be griefing at this point. This is getting kind of ridiculous. Frog. He's trying to reiterate on that entry that he was doing before, but Quixz can just spray through a smoking wall to get him in the head. Fair enough. Gotta know when you're on the back foot there. Mingod and the wall both being ready for this attack. In fact, the wall has a flash ready to counter that push. And he's gonna throw it. Going back to mid. Toshkin spots it, but misses the spray. Both are left alive as the wall missed his shot as well. The wall is going to stay in mid, cutting himself off with that Molotov. Oh, dear. Flash is going to come in, and they're going to rotate out of this. They're going to move out of B, try to pull a rotation. And, in fact, that is happening. Box got pulled back a little bit, but unfortunately not much was ready. Toshkin takes out the wall in middle and might have a flank here on Mingod. Not a bad shout, however, as things are going off towards A. Excellent lurk toward Toshkin, doing exactly what you need to do. Cut off rotations and kill unexpected teammates. Now, it's just the last 4 players against Box. Can he do it, or can Toshkin get himself a third? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Turns out, Quixz can do a bunch of stuff, including win most rounds. 11-2. This is a wash, ladies and gentlemen. This is a paint wash. This is a dark tone wash right now for monkeys. They might be demoralized heavily after this, depending on how seriously they take it. They're forcing up yet again. And a Deagles, MP9s, and M4A1S, and Halby gets taken down almost immediately. Hunting, he's looking for more. He knows this is an eco, and he knows armor might be scarce. Frog, using that angle yet again. Possibly a little bit too much, as I believe they are catching up right now. Abel, close range there, heard that push-up. Frog eventually gets that kill on the wall, pushing in with his M4A1S. He gets 2 kills, 2 headshots, and in fact now, both players are at this bomb site. They can deny this if they are unexpected. Abel planting the bomb, but Min gets taken out. Chris pushing hard, gets the wall. All done. No business left. 1 round left on the board, and it might be a 13-2, ladies and gentlemen. It might be a fantastic half here from Quixz Esports. They might do a bit of extra work here and make the second half much easier for themselves. This is not, as I remember, a inverse nuke where the CT side is so ridiculously advantaged in every single engagement. However, yet again, he's getting frustrated. He's putting these outrageous, stupid pushes out. Min is getting flustered. He's going for shots he doesn't need to, in positions he shouldn't be in, and as a result, can't get himself out, gets mollied, and gets killed. He should have been flashed out of there as soon as he shot the first bullet, but unfortunately, monkeys, they are indeed flustered. They are indeed tilted, as 13-2 is looking almost inevitable with an MP9 and M4A1S. The wall, he's been able to do a bit of magic before with an M4A1S, but not enough to win a round. Can it change? No, it cannot. As Frog eliminated the wall between 2 walls, and Frog and Chris just eliminating Box. 13-2, an astonishing half from Quixz Esports. Who knew Vertigo was one of their better maps? Ah, dearie me. This is looking quite bad for monkeys. They've already gotten flustered in this half. Let's hope the reset of a new half puts them on the good path, but unfortunately they are 2 rounds away from even match point. And at that point they would need to win a good 13 rounds in a row in order to even match, which is very dangerous these days. But possible. I've seen 2 15-0s in a row lead to overtime myself, so I've not been in that game because I just intentionally lose. If I was 15-0 up and then I got like 10-0'd in the next half, I would intentionally lose to just get 16-10, because that's better. That's better than you know. Better than getting countered. Just intentionally losing. 15. The wall is pushing over towards B, and in fact, it looks like a split towards B. Didn't say this out of Quixz, and pincer movement was quick and easy. Abel is gonna take down 2. Is he? No shots have landed on him. Just that 1 at the end there. He's going to try to take down Hover. There he is. He has 2 to his name. Can't he actually finish off? Well, he's going to be on his own. 1v5, effectively, as Chris got taken out with little less than a flick and a shot. Men here. Dangerous. He's getting taken out as well. Abel, can he do this 1v2? It's entirely possible. Already tagged down the wall fairly low. He has a kit, so he has a little bit more time to play with. The wall in the box. Both on the same angle. Can he do it? Oh my god. Box. He's 1 shot away. That flash is a fake. But Box. He might do this. No. Abel. A valiant effort. 4 kills. And had he gotten that on Box, would have been a different game. But no. 13-3. Monkeys barely fight back. That is going to demoralize them even further, knowing that they lost a 5v1 almost. Almost losing a 5v1 is almost more dangerous because you kind of want to get back at them with an effective, more powerful play. You want to do a 4K that wins you the round rather than almost getting a 5K that loses the round. Min, okay, that was strange. Hunting ran in with a Zeus and did get a single kill. Regardless, You can see that aggression, that what I was talking about, that aggression is coming out now. They're slightly overextending, and as a result, Abel gets a kill on Havre, and Box gets taken down to 1 HP. Frog actually has a chance right now, with Halba being the only one with 100 HP, but he's on a Mach 10. The wall can take down from a double dink, and Operas aren't exactly known for their sprays. Frog right now missing too many shots to make that viable, unfortunately. He needed that double dink right away, and now he's just waiting for an exit kill. Very unfortunate. I've won rounds like this myself in the past with a USP against full armor. You just need to double dink him. You really just need to double dink him, and then you got it all. Frog's going to hear this fairly easily, but going to get basically pre-fired at that point. So, it is 4 to 13, rather, and we have our first gun round for Quixz Esports, considering they almost won the last round that was balanced between the two teams. A gun round won't look too far out of the ordinary to win for Quixz Esports right now. Let's return to form and have ourselves 4 M4s and an AWP versus 2 Mach 10s and AKs. Frog here with his entries misses those shots initially, but the wall does get lowered significantly. Let's see if Frog can peek wide and take aim out. Yes, he can. The wall. Gotta not peek with that in it. Toshkin spotted him just about. Gonna wide peek. That was a very lucky break there for Toshkin. Had he gone up half a second later, wouldn't have ended so well. Halba pushes in an Abel and takes down that AWP. Doesn't pick it up though. As Mingod take the frag over towards B. Frags on both sides of the bomb site. The map rather. Min takes down a second one. Toshkin running in with that low HP. Chris trading on Halba. Jesus Christ. Oh dear. Okay. Box in a 1v2. Hunting takes down Min, which was the most dangerous part there. He'd already gotten 2 kills. Hunting. Box missing that shot might cost him the whole round here. Yes, it will. That's an angle where his shadow is not at the advantage. And it costs him his life. There he goes. 14 to 4. 2 more rounds, and we have it for Quixz on Vertigo. This might be a quick one, ladies and gentlemen. Might be a dangerously fast game. Monkey Business has yet to return with Havre on a P250, in fact, as money is that low. Couldn't even buy him a CZ. Min, you had 500. Regardless, they are pushing in right now. Abel, wide peeked. He should have wide peeked with that flash. Unfortunately, he did not, and as a result, cost him his life. Havre getting a P250 kill. Strange times. A little bit of Monkey Business hunting. Full spray mag through that fucking smoke, and it gets Min almost immediately. Frog on that top angle is going to try to get a peek in, but bomb is going to go down. MP9 on Toshkin. He might do some shenanigans. That flash was a little too late there, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta time things correctly in this game, because a millisecond either way can change the game. As we see Frog taking down Halba, and it is just Box. Low hit points and 2 people facing him. Absolutely no chance. You need to cheese those angles. You can't peek that close with those low HP. And 3 kills on Frog. The absolute MVP on this match so far. Let's have a look at the stats for now. Yep, and indeed, Frog is top frag of the match. However, Abel and Chris not far behind on 2. In fact, a nice even spread across Quixz Esports. You can see that is not the case with Monkeys. A little bit of monkey business going on there, as Box almost has double the kills of Havre and Halba. Not combined together, just together. Excellent work from Monkeys to get any form of semblance back, because Quixz are playing peak Counter-Strike at the moment. The top 3 players, there's almost 60 kills between them. Seems like there's going to be a full attack here on Frog. Should be calling this. Gonna take down Min, entering even when he's under attack, ladies and gentlemen. That is an excellent work. But he gets taken down by the wall. That Box takes himself out, as it is a 15-4 and a 1v5 situation that is not going to occur. And as it turns out, Quixz Esports are going to get themselves a big win. And there you go. 22 flashes from Mr. Chris. Excellent work. Dearie me. All right. What a strange little game there. Box throwing him off the edge at the end. Oh, dear. Excellent, excellent game. All right. So, first map goes to Quixz Esports, and the next map is going to go, rather, the classic itself, Inferno. Normally a final map in the series, but came out a little bit early as Monkeys picked it as their map pick. We'll see how good they do, but after that display, they might be completely demoralized, almost entirely. Let's see. My chat isn't updating, so if anything's occurring in chat, I really cannot see it at all. Oh, I can. There we go. It's just infinitely, yeah. There we go. Yeah, you did say Quixz plays more 3-1-1, like you said. Yes, that's good, because A side is way more attacked on Vertigo than B side. In fact, I think it was something like 80% of professional rounds of Counter-Strike attack A site because it's so easier to attack. B really needs a much better alternate route of attack. But unfortunately, the way the map is laid out, it's very, very difficult to try to add that without, like, bloating the map beyond what is necessary. What else got said in chat there? Just a bunch of hype. Yeah, just a bunch of hype posting in chat. Yeah. Inferno, much more familiar with Inferno. In fact, I played competitively on the source port version of Inferno. Show you how long I played competitive ago. Not the source port as in the ported .bmp or whatever map from source CS source to CS:GO, because with a lot of the maps earlier, this is still the case for Mirage. Mirage is still the source map, but for Dust 2, the original Train, and the original Nuke, all of those were simply just ported over from source into the modified CS:GO engine, and as a result, they were drastically, very, very poorly. They didn't look good. they still don't look good. Mirage is still one of the ugliest maps in the pool. In fact, Old Train, sort of third generation of the maps, looks a lot better. And I'm really waiting for Train to come back. That was one of my hallmark maps. Some of the big reasons I've stopped playing CS recently is because they just got rid of all my hallmark maps. They got rid of Cobble, which that was sort of my my pocket pick. When I ever played in a team, I had a bunch of goofy strategies on that map, particularly in drop room on both T and CT, and also on like long. I sort of was talking about my own competitive experience. I sort of, back when I played Counter-Strike, I would specialize in playing strange positions that everyone would complain about. Like on Mirage, I'm a B anchor. On Mirage, I always play B anchor, simply because it is just. It's really easy to play wrong, and therefore it's super hard to play correctly. And I sort of like that challenge that's like, if you play it wrong, you're almost doing it right. You're almost doing how it's like prescribed to be played. But regardless, people are loading into the map. Almost all 5 players are in. It seems like there's going to be nearly no break between these two maps. And yeah, if you're getting into Counter-Strike, I would recommend, if you're trying to go pro, try to learn the positions that nobody can. Try to learn the positions that everybody's complaining about, because then you'll be just a favorite on your team. Because if nobody likes playing that position, then you're gonna have a good time effectively playing that position every single time, and playing it even more makes you even better at it. Like playing Inferno B anchor. Nobody likes playing Inferno B anchor. Inferno B anchor is super, super difficult to play. Everyone loves playing pit apps. Everyone loves playing apps pit. Short is also another position nobody likes playing, and long. Actually, a lot of positions on Inferno nobody likes playing. It's mostly people do like playing B, but B rotate. B anchors, play on your own on B. Pit apps is very popular as well, I find. On Inferno, especially with this current economy going on, you definitely want to just leave any site as soon as you lose a single player. Which on CT side is a goddamn hellhole. Inferno was always ever so slightly T-sided, but it had so many CT-sided angles on both bomb sites, especially A, with all those hovels and holes you can hide in, all those that are colloquially, although offensively, referred to as gay spot. Though I don't think so. Some people do. But all these corners and edges and stuff on A and B where you could hide on Inferno, and the weird boosts on B and on A as well, on top of the roof. All the angles you had to check just on this this straight here. But now, with how they changed A bomb site particularly, adding the roof, adding red of sunlight, changing the drastically changing the cover and pit as well. All that makes A a lot harder to hold. A lot easier to Molotov with that open skybox between second mid and A as well. And as a result, A bomb site on Inferno, a lot harder to hold for CTs, and basically a lot harder to retake for CTs as well. Retaking through CT side was always very difficult. But in this new economy, it's not worth it at all. Such a sad event. Can we get F's in chat, ladies and gentlemen, for the old Inferno design? For the old Inferno map and the old economy. Whatever happened to Canals? Canals was a map that Valve came out with and then never put in competitive, because I guess they just didn't really think through the design too much. Because it was way too overcomplicated. Like the map that War Owl made, unironically, the map that War Owl made was better competitively than the map that, you know, eventually became Canals. Even when they cut that map, like, cut a third of that map out, it was still too cluttered and weird. Think about the most famous, most appreciated maps in CS history. They don't play with verticality, like, at all. It's all, like, slow ramps and, like, one-story increases at the most. You know, and then they have maybe one or two spots in the entire map that has, like, a larger drop. Like, think about Mirage. Mirage, for instance, you have a lot of straight angles, and then you have the one-story drop from short to middle, which itself is a long ramp, so you get that. And then you have, you know, the drop from Palace to A site. It's one-story drop. That's the highest you can go. Same with Cache, although that sort of goes up into the two-story drop on B there, but you know, it's still an incredibly flat map. Dust 2 as well. Short to middle and short to CT is about one story. Same with A site to actual long, you know, and long itself, a very, very long sloping ramp, or ramp on A, I guess. You can't play much with verticality, and Canals played a bunch with verticality. It had an absolute ass ton of verticality, and as a result, was sort of just a failure of design in CS:GO terms. Verticality is the enemy of the CS:GO player because we don't know how to move forwards with our mice. We can't look up, you know. It's like dogs or pigs can't look up, you know. All players are in the server. We are just waiting for them to start the map, so to speak. I'll leave you to the music until they do, unless they start literally seconds after. So, oh well. Change you a better song. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Unknown Brain. Marvin Devine. I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's got them hating. Thanks to all the rumors you be claiming, it's cool, I'm done with you, so they can throw you a celebration. You gon' hate it when you see me with somebody living better. I'm trying to tell you that me just doing me gon' have you jealous.
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games, yeah. I know that I found somebody else to love me one day, yeah. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side, no. You did me dirty for the last time, so now I gotta say goodbye.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the second map. Oh, just eating a little bit there. Haven't eaten today. But here we are. Seems that we're going to play 3 on B and 2 on A. The first round, a little bit of a mid-peek and a second mid-peek from Abel as well. We'll try to get his eyes on 2 people rushing towards A, in fact. With 3 people on ramp, it seems that this is going to be a good fake, but it is working as well. Frog playing that open angle as 2 people hit on A. Frog spotting this is going to call. It's a fake, ladies and gentlemen. Come towards B, and they are coming. Frog getting 1 after Toshkin gets 2. Gets himself taken out by the wall, however. Serving as a star player for Monkeys so far. Box. That does get taken out by Chris in a very long spray event. Box. The second star player reveals himself. 1v4 situation. Can he do it? No, he cannot. Abel takes him all the way out, but 2 excellent shots to make it a little bit dangerous there for Quixz. Not too bad. Quixz start off 1-0 yet again in a dangerous but not too dangerous round. In the break, I was looking at footage of a Steam Deck and certain games working on it, and my god, I cannot wait to get my hands on mine. I'm very excited. 4 Mac 10s and an AK Hero on box. No utility for Mr. Box as a result of that AK, but a bunch of utility otherwise. Full armor, so God knows what those Mac 10s will even be able to do. MP9, slightly better armor pen, but not much. Seems like this is going to be a fast A execute. Frog. With that scout, he's not going to be able to do much, but a P250, he is. And Mac 10 proving its lack of worth in a head armor battle. Haunting, here's trying to reload as the wall takes him all the way out. Abel. This is a retake you should do, as the wall and box are 2v3 at the moment. The bomb is not yet down. Abel's going to get spotted through that smoke, however, Box with the AK takes him down, and it's 2v2. The wall doesn't have a good enough weapon to take him out too much, and he's got 3 kills to his name, but there's 1 more he needs. Toshkin, but he spotted the bomb. Oh dear, quite a bad situation now for the wall. He doesn't have long-range capability and needs to engage Toshkin at long range, but he does. He trigs him right in the head. That smoke. With that smoke, is he going to spray through it? He could hit Toshkin straight up, but Toshkin might fire back. But no, the wall doesn't spot him in time in that dark corner there, and Toshkin with 17 HP saves the round. A little bit dangerous there for Quixz Esports, but they have the round. And as a result, Monkeys are going to be forced back to either monkey business or, in fact, an eco. And it looks like it's going to be monkey business, ladies and gentlemen. A Deagle, glass cannon, an AK-47, CZ-75, and 2 P250s with flash and smoke. Seems like they're going to be doing a B rush at the moment with 4 players up towards ramp. Ooh, they're actually going to spunk the smoke on top mid rather than using it on CT, which indicates they're not going to go towards B bomb site. That CT smoke is essential, especially when you don't have long-range weapons. Mid, peek. Oh, Frog's going to take down 2. He is the headshot machine for Quixz at the moment. Is he going to go for a 3rd one? Yes, he is. He's going to go for the 4th. Oh dear, 3 kills pretty easily for him there. Now it is just Box left on ramp there. All on his own. Trying to flash himself back out, but ooh, a little bit of a crossfire there. But here you go. 3-0, and now it should be a gun round for Monkeys. Their monkey business did affect their economy a little bit too much. Havre, only Galil, and no AWP for the gang, of course, but Abel and Toshkan maintaining their money-hungry attitude, money monsters, cash monsters. George Clooney in that movie about that man who walks into a TV studio with a bomb strapped to his chest that turns out to be sand. A Mag 7 and MP9 trying to keep that money flowing high, and Chris doing the same. Frog has an excuse not to have a defuse kit, not you, Chris, come on. Pay attention. Both the players on A stacked into apartments. Is that our Mag 7 and... No, that is in fact our 2 M4s playing close range. What a strange effort there. However, both in apartments. They're actually pushing out towards A right now. We have 3 players on B still. Frog gets taken out pretty quickly, and now it is just Hunning to hold off this quick attack. There's already a person in CT, and I don't think Chris is going to call this. In fact, he gets flanked and gets taken out by the wall. As a result, Abel and Toshkan, with their terrible weapons, they're not going to be able to retake this. If Hunning goes down, yeah, it's over. It's over. Toshkan and Abel, their money-hungry attitude has kept them out from even trying to win this. And in fact, they're going to try anyway. Toshkan goes out long with an MP9. He's going to try to attack the wall, but the wall takes him down as well. The wall eliminating Abel. Told you, you can't really retake with an MP9 and Mag 7, especially on A, where you need to have that long-range attack towards Pit. Otherwise, you have absolutely no chance of winning that map, winning that side. However, Monkey Business wins Monkeys the round with a Galil, an MP9, and a Mac 10 left on their bodies. We have the Frog Deagle. Let's see if the headshot machine can maintain his headshot machinery. An MP9 and 3 M4s is what we've got left. Pretty poor economy there from Quixz Esports as things maintain. Oh dear. Listen, things aren't always in Frog's advantage there with that flash. That smoke, rather. Three M4s. What can I do? 3 people towards this A bomb site. Abel is in that little corner spot, but Hunning gets taken down immediately. Must have stepped on those little click-clack floor there. No other place to be. Abel gonna get taken down by the wall, and Chris is gonna refrag Frog. All he can do is take bullets to the face, as it is a 2v4 retake. That bomb, however, could be denied. If Toshkan reaches this other side, he might be able to deny the bomb. But no! Alba sees him forced, but the spray engagement. Alba switches to the Glock first. Chris now, can he deny the bomb ever getting to the bomb site? It seems he might be able to. Never mind. He got shot in the head instead. He got completely obliterated. His memories are now ceiling paper. That's the opposite of wallpaper, right? It's a ceiling behind him. I can't see wallpaper. Whatever. His memories are now wallpaper regardless. As it turns out, Monkeys are actually pulling ahead a little bit further than they did in the last map. A little bit of an eco now for Quixz, so Monkeys might equal this up unless Quixz get up to some goat business. That's not a thing. Monkey business is better. It seems we're going to do a little bit of a close-up engagement here. Toshkan's going to hide in that sandbags as Hunning's going to try to pull attention, but he's going to reveal himself a little too early there. Halba, he's been dinked, and he's going to get taken down. Hunning left on the board. However, is going to eliminate everyone on B, and as a result, they're probably going to take that engagement there. Abel and Frog with their USPs might be stealthy, might be silent. Pretty much useless in a round like this. The wall carefully clearing out B. Very clever work. You know there are still 2 players left. You know this could be a stack still. So playing carefully is much better, especially when you have the utility to keep CT smoked. Which is what they're doing at the moment. Checking every angle is a good idea. You cannot leave things up to chance when there's pistols on the world. But Abel's going to come in. Frog's going to refrag, taking down Havre, which leaves his 3 kills left on the door. Frog is going to pick up that M4. Is he going to try to save this? He might try it, but the wall, he's going to try to impose himself as a brick wall to try to stop that from happening, and he does. He did it. He prevented it from occurring. He denied that save. 3-3 equalized up. Can Monkeys actually pull ahead for the first time in this matchup? We'll see. It is a matter of time at this point, as Chris pulls out the MP9 to try to money up himself. Money is pretty low for the entire Quixz squad. In fact, he's the only one with a defuse kit, so if he goes too much engagement, they're going to have a good old 10 seconds to defuse any form of explosives that the T's might put down. Meanwhile, on the other side, 5 AKs and plenty of money to spare. They're going to be able to buy for the next round, and if they win this one, the next 2. Chris gonna try to put on a counter smoke, but it turns out Monkeys, they have nothing to do with B. They're all going at A. Hunting takes out the wall as a first engagement. Frogout takes out Halbe. Even trades all the way. It is currently a 3v2 situation at the moment. It is now the Monkeys' turn to trade, but they do not. Abel takes him out. Min, low HP. Can he do anything at the moment? The frag is gonna do decent damage, but peeking out wide and not hitting the head. A recipe for disaster as Min gets taken out, and we have a 4-3 in favor of Quixz. Finally. No advantage for you, Monkeys. No monkey business. I need to stop saying that. I'm overusing that, aren't I? Oh, well. No ifs, ands, or buts about it as Quixz get their 4th round on the board. Frog up to 8 kills so far, and the wall on the other side up to 9. It seems their favored map. Indeed, the any map as it turns out, because both were doing good on both maps. Ignore me. 2 and 3 is the setup we have on Inferno. Inferno doesn't actually have a distinct middle that attack connects both sides, which is what makes it unique. Frog going for the wide. His entries are immaculate, and it maintains so in this map as he gets the double on Min and Halbe. They are both taken down as Havre is taken down to the other side. Toshkin takes out Box through the smoke. It is a disaster for Monkeys. They are done for this round. The wall just taps away on Frog, but it absolutely no concern of the Quixz side as they are maintaining their pressure on the wall itself. This is a disaster round for Monkeys. They got completely destroyed. Oh, wow. 2 headshot taps away for the wall. Let's see Quixz not mess this up and not give him any more engagements that might result in, consistent deaths. Toshkin just alerting the wall to his presence there a little bit, and the wall is actually making his way over towards apartments. Little do they know. In fact, they might do know, because Chris is keeping his eye on that angle, or at least he was. Currently, it is just Hunting who might encounter the wall first here. Let's keep our eyes on the wall for now. The wall is actually in a position where he could... Nope. Hunting put himself in a better position. If Hunting went towards Pit, facing Apps, he might not, but the quiet steps of the wall indicate that it's going to be EA, and you can see that by the refinagling of Chris's position towards CT, and in fact, Hunting takes him all the way down. An unfortunate position there, but the wall had to clear things out before he could plant, and maybe he could have baited out a peek, but maybe he didn't. Maybe he should have cleared sight first. It's all in the past. Frog getting double-digit kills as the wall does the same. These are a duel of titans at the moment, but the Titan of Frog is winning 5-3. And AWP up on Abel. Let's see what he can pull off towards that middle. Will he do this early peek? No, he will not do much other than look down middle, keep his eye. He did spot something there, but we'll see. Second middle seemed to be aggressing. A little bit of a monkey business buy at the moment from Monkeys as they have 2 P250s, CZ. And a Deagle and a Hero AK. Abel gets dinked in the head by the wall, but that being a CZ, it's only half damage. He is low. But then again, AWP's low damage doesn't impact them too much. They can play the same regardless. Philosophy of the AWP. If you miss a shot, you're dead anyway, so it doesn't matter how low your hit points are. Frog in that off position there. Only going to get tagged a little bit as he gets Min real low. Halba. Position wasn't called out well to him. And Frog and Hunting here are clearing house. As Box heard that drop, so it's going to be an engagement, and Frog gets 4. Excellent hold from Frog and Hunting. Hunting, although he did not do much in terms of frags, he pulled all of the attention off of Frog, leaving him with 4 kills, easy as pie. And currently, Quixz are even pulling further ahead. They might get to 8 fairly quickly, leaving this half in their pocket regardless. And that would be good, because my throat is going already. Turns out, 2 people on a cast is much better, because not just because you get more personalities, but also because your voice doesn't die from constantly speaking for 3 hours straight. Sometimes 6 if you're doing more than one best of 3. Regardless, we have the 3-2 setup yet again. Min is trying to fake with the wall over towards A, whilst the others are over towards B. A boosting up of the Toshkin towards B is going to leave him alone as Chris is in the fast rotate position. But he's going to move back. Silence on A indicates that was a fake, and in fact their fake is moving too slowly towards B. They're moving far, far too slowly for this. The wall is going to peek out early. Chris, it's spotted in second middle, or rather in pit. Toshkin takes one down, but gets taken down himself by Halba. The aggression is going to keep going onto the bomb site as Min takes down 2 in his aggression. Abel, he has the peek on the angle, but he could get taken out there. That was a dangerous position for him to be in, but Min Molotoving off. Church is going to deny any form of fast access route for the CTs to get in. Flash is going to get thrown regardless. That is a bad choice, given how poorly the access to the site actually is. Molotov's going to go out to clear out New Box, but that's a big position to get rid of. Unfortunately, Min is in the dirtiest position possible. Abel has absolutely no chance of getting a single kill. And there you go. 1, 2, 3 for Min, Albi, and Box, as Min is the excellent entry on that side, channeling Frog through himself. B-bomb site is so difficult to take for that simple position up there on the yellow box. Church, you almost never check it going out because it's such a strange position, and it can coexist with 3 other angles on the exact same vertical. It's such a strange angle, and on top of that, it's such a good view to CT as well because you don't expect it from there. And the shot is going to trade between Hunting and the wall. The wall is actually going to hit Hunting, but only through the wall. The wall shoots through the wall to hit Hunting. These are strange times, ladies and gentlemen. Language has fallen apart as they hit the B-bomb site. Toshkin, gonna take down 1 and then get traded, but that's fine for now. Knowing that the B-bomb site is open slightly more than it was before will force the monkeys to, or not force, but indicate them to actually push up. That was a terrible, terrible position for, that was a terrible choice. That flash was bad. And Chris missed a shot, so just misplays, just a bit of misplay there for the Quixz side, leaving us in a 3v4 situation. But everyone on monkeys is real low except Min and Halba. But the wall and Hover are really low is the point. And there you go, Hunting takes down the wall. You're reuniting yet again, East and West Berlin. Now, here's the thing. Hunting to Hover and potentially to Halba as well. That scout is an AWP with double movement speed. So they are moving in fact. Min is going to flash himself in, but Hunting playing a little bit safer in this. Trying to shoot through that wall. But here we are in a 3v3 retake. Hunting taken down so low, but Min takes out a nade while being exposed. Hunting, with that scout, he's going to try to boost up Frog. Hover might spot this. He doesn't. Leaves this angle so weird, but no, he's going to spot it. Actually, Hover takes down Hunting and Frog. The bomb defuse attempts to come in from Abel with that smoke on B car, rather. On B car, that was going to be a really difficult retake regardless, so perhaps the best decision was that he did try to defuse. 6-5, monkeys have the opportunity now to equal it out, because Quixz are going actually for a nade stack, which is a bit of a wild card depending on where they actually ended up going. Ooh, it is going B, which seems to be where at least 2 other players of Monkeys are going. Their nades are ready. Their nades are out. And it hit nobody. Excellent work, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, they took more damage throwing the nades. Oh dear, this is not going to be a good eco for our boys at Quixz, the goats themselves, but they've rotated fully towards A, indicating that might have been a good idea. Oh, no, Toshkin, that step was a little too loud, my friend. That step was a little too far in as well. Chris, just a feeding frenzy for Halbay's stat track as Chris and everyone else gets eliminated. Frog gets taken out in middle as well, leaving Monkeys 6-6. Can they take advantage? Please, for the first time, can I talk about another team being ahead than just Quixz for the entire match so far? The Wall on 13 kills, and on the other side, Frog on 14. It is an even dead heat between these two players at the moment, with Frog only pulling slightly ahead. 6-6. Let's see. Full buy on Quixz Esports side with the Wildcard MP9 with a defuse kit yet again on Chris. Seems to be a combo he seems to quite enjoy. Missed Molotov there from one of the players on Monkeys, keeping them out from putting more aggression on, but it seems Toshkin is actually playing a bit of a close off angle here to try to catch out. A flash is going to come in. They spray through the wall. Toshkin expects them to be close, but in fact they are not close at all. Takes plenty of damage, but takes one with him. In fact, it does his own damage on top of Box. Almost. 10 damage off. If it was 63, it would be plus 27 is 100. Right? Did I do that math correctly? You tell me. Call in today. Min, aggressing now on Frog. Will he be able to call this close position? Yes, he was, but unfortunately missed too many shots. Abel takes down Halba, and it is a 2v5 situation at the moment. Seems that Monkeys are not going to get that advantage. Chris eliminates them fairly easy. You're going to run through a smoke, you need a flash. It's a rule of reality. Maybe you didn't have time to pull it out, but then you make time. Funny enough, despite how it works in real life, flashes can go through smoke, which means that you can throw a flash behind yourself in a smoke, and you can run out through the smoke because it'll go through the smoke. It only is impacted by solid terrain, weirdly enough. Fast aggression up mid. In fact, Abel now is going to get pressurized fairly quickly. He's splashed himself out. Does get traded, which is the best you can hope for in that situation. Possibly should have gotten a little bit more as he sprayed a little wildly. Frog gets headshotted at headshot angle, much like he did to the other team in the last map. Quite a bunch. Monkeys, they've taken the A-bomb site with an advantage. At this point, it is a save situation now for Quixz. They do not save. They are making a mistake. The Wall takes down Chris and frags with Toshkin. But here's the reality, ladies and gentlemen. Each of these players counts as 2 when they're on the A-bomb site. They've realized this. They are going back. Toshkin and Hunting are going to save these AKs, full armor, and even diffuse kits in a smoke. And that's a plenty to save for the next round, especially when you have 3 players on 2K. You can give yourself an ADBP. You cannot if you go for this, which is a foolish decision to even try to do. Monkeys going to give themselves a 7th round yet again. This half is a lot better than the first half of the last game, but we'll see how long it lasts. Around 14th, and now we'll see the 15th and final round. Let's see who wins the half, ladies and gentlemen. This is a lot closer than the last map, but given it is, in fact, Monkeys' map pick, they should be at least as dominant as Quixz if they want to try to win this map out. This match out, rather. The fact that they're equalizing on their own map pick is a bad sign for the 3rd map if we do go to it. Frog on 15. 1 kill for every round so far. Let's see if we can make it a plus. Early engagements are fairly simple. A is going for a bit of a heavy short access, as they've noted that most of their attacks on A have been towards short, but as it turns out, it's not going towards short at all. They are heading B immediately. And that slow rotate, it's going to haunt them because they were all over on short. The fastest route to rotate from is from Archway, and they were far away from it. Abel gonna get eliminated by the Wall, and it is over for this half. Let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, they have to go for this because there's no saving this round. But frankly, Frog has no chance. Best chance he's got is this flash right here, and even that's not going to do much. He can maybe do a little bit of damage for his kill, but no. No more kills for the Frogman, and as a result, it is 8-7. Finally, the Monkeys pull ahead in the final round of the half. And now Quixz move over to the favored side on this map, the T side, and let's see if their strategies are at least as good as the Monkeys. Can you drink Febreze? I really need to drink something. Oh wait, no, I have a water dispenser in my room. Don't question my life decisions. The water in this place is undrinkable. Completely undrinkable. By that I don't mean, you know, it's a bit icky. I mean it drinks, it tastes like lead. In fact, it tastes like how you imagine brown water taste. Like, you know when someone turns on their tap and it's brown water? That's what my water tastes like. You know, it looks clear, but I don't trust it worth a damn. A bunch of nades on Quixz Esports, and a bunch of Glocks and a bit of armor. Monkey's side, however, have earned only armor and only a bit of nades and a bit of armor and a bit of diffuse kit. A single one. You don't need more than one for the pistol half at least, as long as that guy stays alive. Looking for a fast B execute as Hunting is trying to fake towards a bomb site. There's 4 people there, which, considering that is the opposite... What is that skin? That's a really cool skin. Having popped a bunch of shots over towards A, flashes towards B are almost immediately going to call a form of rotation from our other bomb site players. And Hover going to slow that engagement with Frog. He should be calling a rotate at this point. Where is Halba? You have 4 players in the bomb site. You can save having... Okay, I guess not. Hover has now given up the entire bomb site, and there's 4 players on A still. They have not... They have now started rotating. After the bomb sound put down was heard, 1 person started rotating. They thought it was still a fake. There's 4 people endemic on this bomb site right now, and you have 2 people 1 shot away from the grave. This is going to be a labored attack at the moment, but Hover spots Chris's pistol, and he should not have gone wide. That is a silly decision. That was a really bad idea, but Hover, he's pushing in regardless. The wall gets a kill himself, and now it's just Abel on his own. What is going on, Quixz? And now, this is when Chris would have denied the plant, denied defuse. But unfortunately, he's unable to do so because he peeked wide. See, just a half a second of being alive would have been good for that, but Chris decided to take the job of the 3 players on the bomb site. That is a foolish decision. You should not do that ever. When you are in a hold position, even if your hand is visible like it was then, bad idea to go wide at all. Monkeys, they pull ahead even further in this half with a FAMAS, 2 M4s, and 2 MP9s. 3 MAC-10s on Quixz Esports, and a little bit of monkey business on their side as well. The wall, seeing 4 players on second mid, is going to second guess his choice to peek wide, and he's going to go all the way back. Halba holding with his famous short-range spray. It's fairly powerful. Oh, dearie me, that's quite bad. The wall gonna spray through, and he's gonna get a bunch of kills. Gonna get 3, in fact. Let's see if he can get 4. Nope, Hover is gonna come in, and he's probably gonna steal it right now, isn't he? There we go. Sad, sad state of affairs now. The wall sprays through the smoke and gets 3 kills for himself. Dearie me. Money's looking bad right now for Quixz. Monkeys, they're actually pulling ahead a dangerous amount in this half. Quixz still well on their way to being able to pay it back, however. They're going to be able to buy next round a full buy, and in this one, they even have Deagles, so fairly dangerous. Double nade down mid does substantial damage to Frog and Chris. In fact, Frog is now on 69 hit points, which I've heard is funny. Bunch of damage-dealing nades are thrown down Banana, in fact, to capture it. It seems that our friend Box stepped in his own Molotov, but it seems that he's trying to address in some form up towards Banana, where our Quixz friends are trying to get in. A bit of a boost over towards the A-bomb site as well. Or it seems that Min dropped off that, as it turns out. But we have 5 players stacking out towards the B bomb site as they expect that Box is going to be low, close up. And they do frag him all the way out immediately. Hover is going to try to delay it with a flashbang, but it's not going to do much. People are just going to run into walls. He's going to spray down one, but he's going to get taken out by Frog. The Deagles are dangerous, and Frog, the headshot machine, maintains his fiery godliness as he burns alive, getting 2 headshot kills. Abel overextending all the way to way too far. Silly decisions, but Chris peeks wide, and he has one, but unfortunately tries to get away in a little bit too extravagant manner, and Halba takes him out a little too quickly. That was very, very good work there from Frog. Abel extending a little bit too far for my personal liking, but it's what you can do. Frog now at 17 kills, but the wall is pushing back at 23 kills, becoming the MVP of this map so far. It seems that their AWP player is the hero that they need to win this game. And Quixz Esports, meanwhile, are trying to channel Frog's powerful energy, though he may have wasted it all in the previous game, which was such a wash, he didn't need it, really. Let's see if his entries can maintain their immensive power. Why is Hover so deep? How is Hover so deep? How did he not know? What the hell? Chris! So, Abel failed to call that there was a guy close and Chris didn't turn around, or Chris didn't hear. An error, regardless. Frog takes out Havra, trying to entry his way back into this round, but currently he is trapped on his own in Banana, and Box is holding that B bomb site fairly sturdily. He's waiting for some form of aggression as Quixz Esports might push towards B, and he's going to throw down its injury as soon as possible. Meanwhile, Halbe is pushing for information, try to get some form of information so that, if anything, Min can rotate early. It doesn't seem like he's going to get any form of information. Box is going to get some, though. That Molotov's going to go down. You have 2 smokes. You have 2 smokes. Excellent work. A little slow, but they're going to get on the bomb site regardless. Frog is now low. His entry is going to get denied by Box. That Molotov got pushed out too far. Abel. That AWP up on the bomb site. The bomb could go down now fairly safely over here in the smoke. Trying to bait out some form of aggression from Box, and the wide peek from CT might come in. Box, he needs to be taken down. He's too much of a nuisance, and Hunning's going to do that action for us. Abel, you need to return his side to the bomb site. Going to take down Halba. It's now a 1v2 situation for Min. He has the possibility. If Abel misses a shot, Hunning goes down very quick. That's all he can do, really. Abel, bad timing to take that Molotov out. Hunning is going to spray because he can spot the smoke, but it is just Min now. He's going to stay on the bomb for now. Hunning, you need a wide. Excellent work there, Hunning and Abel, pulling that round back from the brink, getting 2 kills each. Whew, close one. But, regardless, we are back on the field, ladies and gentlemen, as Quixz and Monkeys. They are having a battle yet again. Quixz, they just pulled that round back from the brink, and as a result, they have a bunch of money. And Monkeys, however, low on money. 2 Deagles and a CZ on Halba. I haven't seen a CZ kill this entire game, I believe. Unless I've been mistaken. At least not from Monkeys. Maybe Quixz snuck one beneath my head. A missed flash there, but Chris goes in regardless. Halba. That is a good shot to get a kill with the CZ, but Chris gets taken on the other side. And Frog, overextending his foot, but not his entire body. It's hard to shoulder peek when you get shot like that. Oh, dear. 3 players towards the A bomb site, and it's a full rotation. Nope. Turns out Hover's going to stay behind a little bit. 2 kills on B. They spotted it. There's nothing left, and Toshkin's going to take down 2. Excellent equalizer. He gets 3 in this turn, and now it's just Abel and Toshkin. They can get this bomb, and they can take it towards B fairly quickly if they need to, but Toshkin's going to call that they're going to go A? No. They are, in fact, going to go A, where both of the CT players are, in fact, at the moment. Smokes are going to come in towards long, and they're going to try to get short to A. Box is in the pit. Let's see what he can do towards it. No, they're just going to smoke him off. The smoke is bad, though. Smoke is really bad. Box has an angle on it, and now it's just Toshkin. He needs to get an ace to win this round. Hovra is spotted, but no, this is where your buddy died, my man. You can be spotted there. 30 seconds on the round left. 44% hit points. 44 hit points left. Spots the man in pit. Havre is making a bunch of noise towards long to try to draw attention, and he gets that attention. But he wide peeks and gets shot from pit. A sad state of affair. His monkeys pull back that round, trading. Sour round for Quixz to lose, especially as their money is now back in the toilet. 2 players can buy, but with poor economy, it is not likely. Bunch of deagles. It is going to be a deco, ladies and gentlemen. A P250 and 4 deagles. All glass cannon but 1 hunting. Very much justified getting that body armor to protect that beloved piece of bomb, and a nade or something takes down Frog, hunting and Quixz rather, to quite low hit points. 5 players stacked just outside A bomb site, but it looks like they're trying to move back now towards B, as Box is alone and there's 4 people on A. It seems that either Monkeys has done their studies on Quixz, as they seem to prefer to go A during eco rounds, and they've called it they're on eco and they've stacked A instead of B. Or they trust Box to hold one off entirely on his own. Also another possibility. They're going to move towards B now, where Monkeys have read them completely. 3 players of the CT side over towards B, and Box gets 2 spraying down, but Frog trades him out in the wall. Molly's Frog back to death. Another fiery headshot from Frog. And the wall clears off the table. Clears the board and eliminates the last 2 players, leaving them on a 13-8. Quixz falling behind now quite drastically. It is just a matter of time before they get a round back, but how many rounds is a question for the ages. They need 7 rounds to win, whilst Monkeys only need 3. It is the second half. There's no half, there's no pause, there's no change of scenery before they win. You gotta win it on this side. There is no changing of the guard. There is no different loadout. You gotta change your strategy, you gotta change your attitude, and it looks like that's gonna be the case. 2 people to the second mid, and 1 person running up apartments. Toshkin engaging this shotgun here from Min. Gonna get eliminated there. And getting a shotgun at close range, not a good idea, especially in Counter-Strike. Especially after the spray pattern update for the shotguns, where you can have, you can memorize the sprays and stuff. It's weird. Nade is going to get thrown into middle, where 3 of the Quixz players reside. A good flash and a good peek could take down all 3 at once, leaving them bewildered. 4 players now moving towards the A-bomb site. And Monkeys, yet again, it's either a read or luck, but 3 players of the A-bomb site are here with Halba and the wall holding long themselves. That Molotov softening him up substantially as Halba and the wall take 1 each. Abel gonna try to entry there, fragging like Frog. Gonna take down 2 of his own. Gets a 3rd on the entry. Excellent work from Abel, trying to pull this back. Hovra now, he's gonna try to deny them the plant. Gonna peek wide, takes down Abel, but he's getting low with himself. Quixz is a 1v2 situation, but it's entirely winnable. He has the bomb down, which means he can play to his advantage quite a substantial amount. That Molotov is gonna deny any form of defuse quickly. Molotov's gonna be denied by smoke, but there's only 1 kit, and it's on Box. Spray's gonna come in, but he needs to keep this spray on. What's he doing?
Counter-terrorists win.
That is a mistake you cannot make when the score is 14-8 or 13-8, or regardless of what it was. The wall working towards 30 kills at the moment, and Frog, our entry kill king, not putting up the effort that he should be. But regardless, it is not the only one holding Quixz back. Chris still not on double digits, 23 rounds into the map. But there we go, Hunting takes the first kill on the wall. Excellent work from him, leaving it at an advantage towards Quixz. Maybe they can pull it back. Maybe they can undo that mistake, that little error in the last round. But we'll see. Havre Shooting towards Banana. Double smoke. Quixz takes him down, spots the head of Box and takes him down. The Wall and Box, the two power hitters from Monkeys, both down. The Gorillas themselves have been eliminated. It's quite funny because one of my favorite bands from like the 70s, 80s period is in fact Quixz Esports. See, that's only funny for music nerds. Regardless, B bomb site is getting hit. Havre trades himself, taking out Hunting, and then Quixz takes him down. Min and Halba are in a 2v4 situation. They might just save this. They have the money back. They need the money back, in fact. They've been losing so many players each round. Rounds have been so close that they need the money from winning this round, from saving, rather. And as a result, Halba, with that 350, he's not even going to consider going in. Gonna stay on the bomb site forever. Min looking a little bit like he was gonna push in, but stays. It seems this save is gonna be Quixz getting 9. If they can get to double digits, then things are looking a lot brighter for the Quixz Esports gang. But they are playing things very safe all the way up to the bomb explosion. Nine to 14, 2 Deagles on the Monkey's side, and Box has nothing? Box has a P2, Box has a USP. I guess he decided to full eco, given the money situation at the moment. Wonder what he's gonna do for this round. Don't know, might, you know, just sit naps and hope that someone's gonna push close. Nope, he's gonna do that on A bomb site. Fair enough. 2 towards B, Banana. They're actually so far up that that Min guy might get a little bit scared by how close they are. In fact, look at this. Smoke is down. Quixz, a chicken murderer, much like KFC. And Min currently just re-smoking, but that's going to be his last smoke, and they're going to call that. Abel taking down Wall on A is going to be an indication that they should go B. They should go B. No, in fact. Hunting text on Halba. A is completely open. Halba overextending a little bit too much, but maybe he didn't have an option. Havre, headshot on Abel. Oh dear, I wish the auto camera would have caught that, but there we go. Min in a 1v3 situation right now with Frog fragging behind. He's just lurking a little bit, and Min over there is going to try to push through that smoke, but he's not going to be able to. Hunting spots him. And it is a matter of time before he is completely destroyed, and Frog frags him straight in the head with his 55% headshot ratio. Excellent work from the Frogman. And it is 10 to 14. Things are looking way brighter for Quixz Esports as Monkeys go for a second eco. Oh dear. Their money is quite bad at the moment, and as a result, they have Deagles galore and 2 CZs. 27 kills on the wall still. He has not increased his kills at all. Meanwhile, our good friend the Frog has increased substantially by 1. The rest of the players on Quixz are pulling their wool. 4 players on B bomb site trying to hold some sort of decree, trying to hold some sort of bomb push, trying to stack. And anyway, the Wall himself alone on A. He has been dangerous with that Deagle in the past. Let's see if that continues. Frog, of course, in the apartments, might take him down immediately. Spots that. Shadow. The Wall deals damage back, but he gets lowered down to very, very low hit points. Monkeys now pushed a little bit down on Banana to see if there was any form of aggression, and they're going to rotate back towards A, but it might be a little bit too late, as 3 players are already aggressing onto the bomb site. The Wall hiding in Graveyard, but he's going to get Molotov'd, and he is dead, ladies and gentlemen. It's a wrap for the Wall. Now there's just 2 people on the long side. There's just 2 people. 3 now, and there's 1 still towards B bomb site, bafflingly. Min, I guess, just wasn't believing in that fake. Halba takes out Quixz, and he's going to get his hands on an AK right now, but Hunting takes down 2 of his own. Frog has his sights trained on Halba. Alba might want to save that AK instead of trying to get it out, but nope, too late now. Hunning's going to take him out. Now it is just Mingod, the late rotate. And he gets eliminated by Hunting, getting 4 kills. Excellent work there from Hunting. Exceptional work from the Quixz side. Yet again, an nice even spread of kills between the Quixz players, whilst Monkeys, they are struggling to match up. 27-14 on the Monkeys side, whilst it's just 21-12. Actually, Chris is doing quite poorly. That's not great. But that nade might do a bit of damage. Ooh, 1 bit of damage on Chris. A bit of 4 points of damage. Regardless, Frog's going to push up. He's going to get that shot on Hover, and Hover, not being the opper, probably just got the angle, but he is now low as hell. But as we discussed earlier, not that relevant for AWP users. They're dead if they miss anyway, so it doesn't matter. They just need to shoot first now, which they should be doing anyway. Toshka not checking his angles and Hunting not keeping his eye on that corner results in them both being eliminated. 3 players towards that B banana site. And they're going to abandon A entirely and move towards B. A good shout as well. Their flashes should have come in. They have 5 flashes, and Frog still got tagged. Silly, silly beans. Box takes down 2, and Abel is left on his own in a 1v5 situation with an AWP. Can he do another crazy wall hack nonsense? No, he cannot. He got killed. He got super deaded. He got eliminated super fast. Oh well. Monkeys are now on match point. Map point, rather. Might go to Overpass, as money is looking quite poor for both sides at the moment. Frog, however, quite happy. Steads might buy himself a house or a car after this with that amount of money saved up. 11-15, it is the 27th round. Quixz still have the ability to pull this off, but it is looking gray in the skies for Quixz Esports. 3 M4s, an AK, and an AWP, and the M4 is going to lose out to 2 AKs. That flash, very strange, but he gets him 2 kills. Box with that excellent flash back. Takes down Frog and Chris. Min takes down Toshkin, but gets traded out by Hunting, but it doesn't really matter. This 2v4 situation. Abel and Hunting, yes, you have utility. Yes, you have full hit points. Yes, you have full armor, but you're up against 4 other players, and now it's just Abel. Now he's all alone, and I guess they tried to go for a third-person view. It's 4v1 at the moment. Very low chance of Abel being able to do anything at all. And it looks like Monkeys is going to try to pull this over to Overpass. Abel changing out to an AK-47. Theoretically the best decision, but we've seen people win insane things regardless in the past, and with that smoke coming in, they are going to rotate and enclose around him on B. Box wide peaks and takes him out. It was a wrap quickly there, ladies and gentlemen, as the Wall and his team and the Monkeys all eliminate Quixz Esports with relative speed at that map. A lot closer than the first map, however, so perhaps Overpass will lean in the way of Quixz, but we have yet to see that happen, as the map hasn't started yet. Full 3 maps. We'll see what happens.
So now I gotta say goodbye.
Yeah, my life is lovely now, I'm focused on me. You said you were about to die, I guess the car is on E. But see, I ain't even tripping, cause I just chose to believe that somebody gon' come around and give me just what I need. I don't wanna see you frowning, see you looking down and out. Coming to me crying, saying you miss having me around. Gave you chances and you blew it, you so easily influenced. All the times you told now you gotta face the music, I'm saying.
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games. Yeah, I know that I found somebody else to love me one day. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side. No, you did me dirty for the last time, so now I gotta say goodbye. So now I gotta say goodbye.
I've been flipping pages since I could remember. That told me I had to be within the lines of 2 degrees and 9 to 5. And I've been working after work since last September. Working after work, yeah. I stay up late on the weekdays. I never tell when we say. I never wanna look back and wish I could have been. I'm never gonna regret the hours I've been putting in. So take a chance on faith. Your mind's a bonus, please. So take a chance, a chance on faith. So take a chance, take a chance on faith. So take a chance. I never wanna look back. Take a chance, take a chance on faith. Take a chance on faith. I never wanna look back. Take a chance on faith. So take a chance. Take a chance on faith. It's too late now. It's something I never wanna say. I stand my ground. I need to be who I'm meant to be. Yeah, I don't see it any other way. I know I gotta keep the faith. I never wanna look back and wish I could have been. I'm never gonna regret the hours I've been putting in. So take a chance on faith. Your mind's a bonus, please. So take a chance, take a chance, a chance on faith. So take a chance, take a chance on faith. So take a chance. I never wanna look back. Take a chance, take a chance on faith. So take a chance, take a chance on faith. I never wanna look back. Take a chance on faith. So take a chance. Take a chance on faith.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a knife. And it is going to be Quixz and Monkeys. They're going to knife for the position on the last map. Whether they're CT or T plays a massive difference on Overpass. And Quixz get the first kill. Monkeys, meanwhile, they are bunching up. They are trying to get their kills back. 1v2. Nope. No chance. Quixz get the round, and therefore can choose to stay or switch. They should stay. And there they go. They are staying indeed. Quixz are going to maintain their position on the CT side, and as a result, we're going to start this game hot and ready. CT side, of course, on Overpass is the favored side, as the long angles and a lot of checking before you get to the bomb site on A, and a lot of hard angles to peek on B. You need a lot of smokes to hit B, and a lot of entry to hit A. And as we've seen from Quixz, they have a lot of entry. Both Hunting and Frog have been doing amazing entries so far on the T side, rather. Both on Vertigo, and though less so, still significantly on Inferno. We actually have a stand-in here rather than Hable, or whatever the hell his name was. We have Lotion Larson filling in, and Toshkin takes down the wall. The dangerous man on the other side gets completely eliminated, kicking off this first map, or final map, rather. Kicking off the final map. Box, he's already moved in. He can spot Hunting. Nobody was checking Monster. Nobody was keeping their eye on it. And Frog takes down Lotion Larson. That stand-in is not doing much so far. Hunting. Oh, dear. Death by 1,000 cuts as he takes a million shots in the corner. Toshkin trying to poke his way into the bomb site. The bomb hasn't gone down. Hover's taking it all the way over here to ABC. They're trying to hit to A? This is stupid. Don't do this. This is a bad strategy. You had the bomb site. Idiots. Man, I try to give them a bit of credit, try to hype it up, but then they just do stupid, goofy things. Like, man, I can't. What am I supposed to do with this, huh? What am I meant to do with this? Huh? What am I supposed to do? It's all just strange stuff. My wife already broke on internet. Let's go, Quixz. Fantastic. 3 MP9s. They are... Oh, God. Hunting can hear the approach of many steps and many feet in... So the one big spider, a bunch of players. Abel, however, is going to take the bomb immediately. Lotion Larson is a goddamn idiot, as it turns out. Oh, well. Hunting here is going to try to get all 3, but he gets 2 regardless. Abel and Hunting taking down 2 each. And it is just Bucks left. Chris is gonna eliminate him. Oh, he's not gonna get the kill reward. Damn. Should have gone for the knife. That's a lot of money. 1,500, isn't it? Oh, dear. Regardless, Quixz Esports 2-0 up in the first gun round. Let's see what they can do. Hunting is gonna get himself an M4. And, Chris and Toshkin are gonna maintain their MP9s. Good decision there. Hunting, not with head armor, is not going to be dangerous, but there is a Galil on the field, which might give his job a little easier if they do engage into the right order. They get the right engagement. Molotov's going to come in. Denied. They're going for a fast mid-execute here. Toshkin in the close-up position. He's actually... Ooh. See, that's the danger of the MP9. It's got that wide spray array, whilst the Galil has... Although not... pretty centered, he sprayed later, and therefore his spray lasted longer. Abel, if you're gonna do an M4 A1S, don't poke your thing. That's a rookie mistake. Running up towards A right now. It is Hunting and Chris's job to maintain this bomb site, to stop it from being completely taken. Frog. Ooh, it's the sixth sense kicking in there as he noticed maybe there's a player. He noted the time when the smoke might fall off, and as a result, it's back on the bomb site. The wall takes a little bit of damage through the door. Lotion Larson with him. With that, well, it's a monkey. Profile picture. Hunting, looking very Chad-like in his, is gonna take a couple shots over, like, and he's gonna move to bank. Monkeys, they've already got the bomb down here on A with not a lot of aggression, but that might be a good thing. Keeping aggression later and not leaving Chris out to dry probably a good thing. All three players coming up towards stairs here, which means any engagement holding behind is worthless. But Box gonna completely eliminate any form of danger by taking out one player entirely and damaging the other two heavily. Hunting and Frog, both low H points. Lotion Larson is gonna eliminate Hunting, and the Wall is gonna do the same to Frog. It's all over for Quixz Esports in that round, but with their money low, they might force up to do this, because money isn't great on Monkey's side. They can still do the next round after buying up on this one, but not much after. In fact, they're playing their economy much smarter than anticipated. They might have money for the next 2 rounds if they get a couple kills in this one. Lotion Larson, however, his money is fairly low. A weirdo buy from Quixz. Not a single M4 on the board. An AUG, 3 MP9s, and a Hero Deagle. Oh dear, that was a good Molotov. Chris. Again, nobody watching this monster position. Gonna be dangerous later on if this keeps going. However, Chris saves it by getting the kill on the approach. Toshkin moves up, throws his gun away without seeing another. That was silly, but gets a kill beyond the grave as Box burns alive. Heard cardboard was flammable. Turns out it's true. And there's that AK that Toshkin was hoping for. Regardless, his death was not in vain as he got 2. The Wall and Lotion Larson are moving towards A. Pincering from Banana and Long. CT side is calling this. Hunting has moved to a fast position, but Abel gets taken out pretty quickly, and it's a 2v2. Frog, low on hit points, might be an easy pickings for either players at this moment. The AUG, however, incredibly powerful. This anti-plant position, they're not going to be there. His anti-plant position, very difficult to deal with. Pushing in. Oh dear, Frog gets that headshot. Headshot machine maintains his order. He's gonna stick on that bomb for now, and Hunting just has the order to stop him, but no. There's no time. The body shield did not work, and Hunting has to save the round. Dear Lord. The Wall gets 2 and plants the bomb. That is harsh for Quixz to deal with. Yet again, we are back at an even point between Monkeys and Quixz Esports. This might be a long evening, ladies and gentlemen, as this map might go long. Toshkin, Abel, Chris, and Frog all on pistols and Hunting with a Hero AK. They are all going middle, which is not where any of the players on Monkeys is going. This is a Hail Mary, and it's Hail Dumb. It's gone wrong. The stack is incorrect, as they've called it incorrectly. They're going to start hearing stuff towards B, which means they could push Connector. They could get an early aggression on this site, but 4 players are already on the B bomb site, and there is nobody here from Quixz to refuse it. They might eco this fully, which would end poorly for them. Naturally. Ooh. They're going to try to get some exits through the form of this Connector experience, but fortunately nothing they can do. Frog actually pulls out of doing that at all, because they are in fact spraying Connector all the way to hell and back. Abel trying to get in some form of exit, but there's no exits coming. Chris was the only one man to die this round, and he must have traded damage on the Wall, because that is the only engagement in this round. Another fairly boring one. As Monkeys pull ahead 3-2, but oh, Abel took a lot of damage in that bomb, so dear. Gotta be careful where you stand. But regardless, we have ourselves a bye round. Quixz now properly have some money to deal with Monkey's aggression, and there will be no nonsense. Lotion Larson with his Galil, and everyone else on AKs on the other side. That Molotov's going to come in. It's going to deny any form of aggression. They're going to try to take Fountain? Yes, they are. Toshkin and Abel are both pushing out, and they've taken Fountain. Abel better keep his eye on Playground, because that's where the aggression is going to come from at this point. Yes, he is. Damage was been traded. Chris, actually keeping his eye on Monster now, denies Min's push, but the bomb is down. That's going to call the rotate over, and you can see Hunting and Abel are already moving over. Frog gets 2? There you go. Called it. And it is now just Lotion Larson left. In a laborious location. Where he has left this locale to be laid within the earth. Dead. Alliteration is very difficult, ladies and gentlemen. It can be very, very difficult. But we are back on another buy round at UMP. Oh, you grace my sight yet again. I miss the days when you were good, but now we are in the days when you are bad and worthless, and therefore he picks up an M4 instead. Despite the damage bonus, despite the, oh dear, that is going to be a fast B attack as it turns out. Two people on short, they're both flashed, but Quixz trades himself and gets traded back! Oh dear! Lotion Larson getting an entry in the wall and Havre trading in as well. Toshkin and Abel left in a 2v4 situation. The bomb is already down. They are in water at the moment, and they're looking to get an eye in. We'll see. Toshkin's on the edge of trying to save this, but Abel might encounter Havre. You should see that. Come on! Oh, dearie me. A laborious spray, but they know he's there now. They're going to go for exits only. Toshkin's going to die if he remains here, however. So he will not take the aggression. He's going to run away. Like I said, the man was half in, half out on that round at the end, and that was probably a good decision considering the bomb went off, so... Dear Lord. Alright. 4-3. Things are not evened up now. Quixz need to even it back up. Get that famous. Doing some burst headshots. The 100% accuracy with the first bullet on the famous. I've used it numerous times. It is more accurate than the AK, and just as accurate as an AWP. Effectively, the first bullet of the burst on the famous. You can't follow it up with an additional tap on the head, but if you know a player's low and you need a headshot, it is a guaranteed headshot if you can aim it correctly. That is not going to be the case, however, as Honing puts himself towards barrels. Smokes are coming in to try to deny any form of aggression from the T side, and that's going to work as they pull back from B, and instead head over towards A, bomb site. In fact, towards middle. Hover now, clearing out connector. Perhaps they might do a connector run to B after faking A. Oh, just a little bit of tap. Needs to cook his foot a little bit, but nope. It seems the A attack is what's going to happen. Toshkin here is just preparing for any form of aggression with early stuff. That smoke is going to be brutal for the T's as it comes late in the round. It's going to delay them till at least 40 seconds, and they can delay them even further. It might be good, but no, Lotion Larson gets the entry on Toshkin. The wall is going to move in. An off miss from Frog. Oh my god, that flick. An unbelievable flick no-scope onto that wall, but it turns out it's not enough. Min takes him out, and it is a 3v4 situation for the retake now. The bomb is down. Ooh, that nade does brutal damage to Abel, and tickles Honing on the little cheek. It is now Lotion Larson and Havre who need to hide because they are low on hit points relative to their co-players. As is proven high, Havre is even lower now. Honing trying to come out of bank. Nobody's watching this aggression. They are waiting for the pure post plant, which is working great because Bucks has just denied the entire round with that. Oh god, excuse me, that kill. Abel and Quixz are going to save this round. Abel not surviving. He should have not gone the direction he went because he just died, and money is tight for Quixz as monkeys reach 5. Like I said, how long can this curse really hold off? It is a question of time. It is a question of when, not if. And we have 4 pistols on Quixz Esports. Let's see if they can pop some gats. They are pushing into middle, but that's completely worthless yet again. They have called for this A push. Oh my god. But the T side is on B. My throat is dead. It's over. Havre takes down Frog, who's looking the wrong way, and Toshkin, and Honing, and Abel all get taken down by the walls. AWP, big green gun. Quixz is just looking to save, but Havre and Lotion Larson are trying to deny that. They now know his location. They know his locale, and as a result, you're going to try to keep his eye on him, try to get an eye on him, and he's not going to check long, which will be his mistake. Oh dear, that was a terrible, terrible failure in spray there from Havre, but there we are. Quixz is now dead, which leaves Monkeys at double Quixes. We're back in another gun round, ladies and gentlemen, but Quixz can't seem to string these in a row. I can see they have 2 in the beginning and 1 gun round later. They don't have much going on. In this case, the spread of kills is a lot better on the Monkeys side than on Quixz. It seems that perhaps they should have gone for the T side instead. Perhaps the CT side is a little more difficult than initially anticipated. Smoke's going to come down early on B, but they're going to call that this is going to be a fake. And based on the absolutely 0 follow-up aggression. And that's going to be actually a long aggression. 3 players towards long. Abel's going to keep his eye over there. 3 players on B. One of them's bound to be rotating soon. Havre is there to fake. And there you go. The first rotate comes up. Long aggression comes the thing. Havre takes down Hunting on the other bomb site, which is going to pull away another player, but it doesn't matter. Box gets the entry. It's an even trades across the boards. It's the 3 on each side, and now the wall takes 1 down. Frog pushing through the smoke with no flashes. If he dropped one on the ground, I'll be really disappointed. Nope, it was a smoke. Lotion Larson's going to use that to good utility. Quixz, meanwhile, is pushed out of this round and out of this game so far. 8 kills to his name. He cannot make it 11. And that is frustrating. He can't even make it 9, as it turns out. The aggression and the constant barrage of utility is too powerful for him, and he is going to simply run away from that bomb to try to save his AK, if anything. Guns in the next round are going to be quite poor for Quixz, as they're going to be back on their pistol nonsense. However, on the other side, on Monkeys, they need to win consistent gun rounds on Quixz, with a lot of players alive to even consider winning this. Quixz are falling behind. Quixz are losing these rounds. They need to win consistent gun rounds to even slightly lower the Monkeys' bank. But with the economy being so much better for the T's these days, the CTs, when they get in this money situation where their money sucks, it's real difficult to get back on that horse. Especially when you lose every other round. And the ones you can buy guns in, you don't have much money in to buy much utility regardless. Smoke 2 flashes for Toshkin as he pulls out the Deco Deagle. It's going to be the same for Hunting as he gets his armor. And Frog, the same, and Abel gets that flash. We'll see if they can do anything this round. Let's see if that flash can do something heroic. See if they can blind an enemy as they pop them straight in the brain, but we'll see in a few seconds. The T staircase is filled with 4 enemies as Havre is just holding off on that barrels. It is a question of when the aggression hits, who will get the upper hand. Monkeys, they're moving together, which means multi-kills with the Deagle is very unlikely. But currently it seems like Abel is going to get the first aggression here on the wall. Oh, moved away in the last second and the wall spotted him instead. But the wall is going to take down Abel. Frog trades back on Havre, which means it's an even trade for the moment. He gets himself an AK and Quixz gets the same. He already had one, sorry. Eyes on the APC means nothing's there. Hunting. He is the last defense for this A-bomb site. He's called in reinforcements in the form of the hero AK on Quixz. Frog is remaining on B, however, and the wall is keeping his eyes on long as it was just heard the loud steps of Tosh's flippers as he crushes the grass. The bomb is going to go down, and it's a 3v3 situation right now for Quixz Esports. We have no idea whether they're going to be able to win this. It is going to be a no. Hunting, with no HP and a Deagle, it's highly unlikely he'll be able to do anything. He's going to get that AK, and he's going to get out. As the wall is going to be able to hear him run away. Might call for getting rid of that AK, but no. In fact, yes, the box is actually going for getting rid of that AK, so we'll see if Hunting's able to save this. He's going to hide in the bankable wood. He is. If Box gets to this and he's able to read it, he might be dangerous enough to spray through and kill him anyway. This is a common place to hide. Oh, dear. Yeah. Killed after time would have mattered if he was a T, but fortunately, CTs don't really mind. Quixz with the AWP. The op is moving around quite a bit. Quixz is getting for that middle pick. M4 is all around. Bunch of utility, bunch of diffused kits. This should be the round that Quixz win to get back on that horse, back on half of Monkey's 1 rounds. But Monkeys, naturally, Quixz is the first team to actually challenge them. Every other match has been a 2-0. Quixz is performing some action on the other side of the map we're not allowed to see because the auto director disagrees, but whatever. Why is it just hunting? I'm so mad. Oh god, I'm missing all the action. It's fine. But as I said, Quixz is the first team to actually challenge Monkeys in this bracket so far. They've 2-0'd every other opponent, including one that Quixz actually lost to and another one that they beat. It isn't even Steven. It is a question of whether Hunting can pull off a 1v3, really. Whether Quixz can get back into this game or not. Lotion, Larson, and Box getting quite scared. That flash was on screen for a good 30 minutes there. But regardless, Hunting's going to try to get this aggression on Lotion Larson. And he spotted him on short. That flash. Not enough. Not quick enough. Not fast enough. Not accurate enough. That is the theme for this map of Overpass for Quixz. It is just not enough to fight against Monkeys. And the wall, 13 kills. 1 kill for every round. A 1k PR. Always dangerous with a KPR above 1 or at 1. If you have a player who can get you a kill every single damn round, then you are winning games flat out. 5 players aggressing pretty quickly towards the B bomb site. The aggression here held off by Quixz is going to get eliminated by the wall, who takes him out. Frog left low hit points towards it, and Box is going to take him all the way out. It is now a matter of when the auto director is going to decide to work again, because we don't know. Oh dear, that's enough at this point. Toshken. Hunting takes down Lotion Larson. It is a 2v3. It is a winnable situation if Abel gets a kill. If Abel does damage. Box is now low. He's 2 bullets away from the grave. Men, however, at this close-up position, gonna eliminate Abel on that peak advantage. Hunting, however, he's still very high on hit points. He can still do this. He can still win this fairly easily. He's gonna call that Min is on the high angle from the trajectory of that fire. He's not gonna peek you, buddy. He's just not gonna do it. Unfortunate. There we go. 10-3 for Monkeys. Just as outrageously powerful as Quixz were in the first map. Just as big a lead as Quixz had at one point in the first map. Regrettably, Quixz are looking out of it. Nobody has been activated. Abel is on 3 whole ass kills. And Hunting still has a negative KD. It is a question of whether or not they'll be able to do this, be able to get in the map. It may make this competitive at this point. Is fatigue setting in? Have they played for too long at this point? Did they spend too much of their effort winning the first map? It's to see. Hunting and Toshken, 1 kill each, trading themselves out. A bomb site is capitulated. It's collapsed as 2 players are left on B. And Box gets 2 on the advance. It is a 2v3 situation right now with Frog and Quixz. They need to pull up. They need to pull up their pants and get this sorted. We have the late aggression on Lotion Larson. He's going to be far behind to hold that bomb plant. They need to move in quick and fast. Only Quixz has a defuse kit. There's little health on either of them to play with, that is. Quixz does take out Box, but the wall trades out on Frog. Now it's just Quixz. who gets taken all the way out of the game. He is yet to be activated. Our good friend Frog, he needs to get his insane entry frags back on the board. Because currently, 9 kills ain't doing it, and Abel needs to get an AWP in his hands, needs to get those kills on the board, because currently he is not pulling his weight. Monkeys, meanwhile, their kill spread, although heavily towards the wall and box, it works. Lotion Larson does his job, as it turns out. The FAMAS has been pulled out by Abel. And Chris and Frog are going to contemplate which poor money decision they're going to have to choose. Because neither of them have a... Oh, Jesus Christ. I hate to take the Lord's name in vain, but Frogman taking the MP5 SD, that is not a good sign of things to come. That means he is losing faith in traditional weaponry. That means he has lost faith in traditional weaponry. And more importantly, it means that they have been demotivated. Min, Flash came in half a second too late, as they're in fact eliminated. Chris, 1 HP, and gets taken down by Box through the smoke. Not like it was going to impact much more after taking all that damage so early on. Lotion Larson going to flash himself back out, but Frog evacuates the arena and Molotovs it off, so it isn't a quick exchange. But he does peek back out and take out that dear Lotion Larson, puts himself in a headshot position. Haunting, meanwhile, keeps his eye on there. Another aggression from Frog. Frog! When you tell him to step up, he steps all the way up. The bomb is dropped in Monster, and it is just the wall on his own. 1v4 at the moment. Frog taking down 3 on his own. And Haunting eliminating that. A good round to finish the half for Quixz, but it is a terrible scoreline. 4-11, and with Frog just being activated for the T half, his entries might be glorious enough to pull Quixz out of the quicksand that they are currently in. There we are, the scores. Abel needs to be activated at the moment. He is a sandbag for Quixz Esports at the moment. And as a result, you know, despite his role in the team not being conducive to low financial issues, he needs to take those aggressive actions. He needs to take those hard angles in order to win those rounds. Meanwhile, the wall on the opposite side, he is taking those aggressive positions, those strange off angles. He's peeking when he shouldn't. But it is netting him kills, and it is netting him consistent kills, to the point where he now has 16, which is more than 1.5. One a round, rather. The half maintains, as we have a little break, I guess. Monkeys is already ready. We were simply waiting for Quixz Esports to ready up for the half, and there we go. Excellent work. Let's go into the pistol round of the second half. 4-11. Quixz moving on to the terrorist side. A lot of utility. Molotov, 4 flashes. This could be B, this could be A. The single smoke indicates probably B, but we don't know. And in fact, it is going to be A. We have Toshkin lining up for a smoke somewhere. Bit of aggression towards mid from the CT side. 2 towards Banana and Bathrooms and 1 in Connector. We have 2 players playing incredibly passively on both A and B. It seems that they are quite scared that it's going to be a B hit, and it looks like it's going to be one. In fact, it is a Connector split up. Hovra and Min making this very dangerous for them, but Frog, his entries are ungodly at this fucking match so far. As it turns out, he's just eliminating people left and right. His entries are something that has saved Quixz so far this game. Min taking out Abel. Good thing no bullet hit Chris, because he is low enough, and that would have been the bomb down. 3-on-3 right now. Chris is low, and Toshkin and Frog need to pull together and actually get a bunch of kills as they hold back this attack. Lotion Larson going wide. He might get a kill here on Toshkan, and he will. It is just Quixz. Quixz needs to take the first aggression. And Frog, he is on his own now in a 1v3 situation. It is looking bad for him. And the bomb is getting the full 10-second defuse, and Frog, he's trying to do his best. He's trying to walk around, but no. He simply runs away with his small amount of armor, and, well, frankly, the 3 kills he did get, good enough. Excellent work by Frog entering in. It was simply the hold that fell apart. But here we go. Gun round early. The bomb got down for Quixz, which means that they survive, and Frog could actually save. No point in dying after time. The bomb gets defused, it doesn't matter for the T's. You can save if the bomb gets defused. Monkeys, meanwhile, 2 FAMASes, 2 MP9s, and an M4. Oh. Abel takes down Lotion Larson to begin the round. 2 Galils are now going to get called out for the wall. And they're going to figure out that they're not up against easy money at this point. Oh dear, Hunting. Did he miss all of his shots? Not a single piece of damage got put onto Box, and the bomb got dropped now. And currently Box is just holding that angle. He went off. Now it's just Havra. Poor flash, not accounting for the close angle, which they could definitely have approached at that point. There is a separate flash that flashes that angle. That is much superior, but it looks like they're going to rotate towards A at the moment. B players are still there, and the wall is the only holder here. He's not going to get into position too long before they approach. And as a result, he gets eliminated quickly. Abel and Toshkan on low hit points, and it is just the M4 and the MP9 to fight us off to take back this round. Toshkan close up, gets eliminated. Now it's just Abel and Frog, and in reality, it's just Frog. Abel needs to take the first peek so they look away from his position, because Frog and him share a position. The smoke is going to be devious. They need to peek wide. Come on. Way too late on the aggression, and Box takes them both out, getting plenty of money and an AK for free. Oh, no. Quite a bad timing there. They took way too long to peek out. And as a result, we have ourselves a 13-4, ladies and gentlemen. They are 3 rounds away from winning the match. Things are going better for Quixz on the T side, as it turns out, but it's not going better enough. They are not winning enough rounds. They have traded the first 2 rounds, and they're back on a deco, facing 13 rounds, facing 14 if this goes wrong. Havra, that was an excellent smoke. That was an excellent flashbang. You clearly got the lineup wrong from the first. Whatever. Frog, early aggression here, is going to miss a bunch of shots, and that's his armor up the toilet, and he's going to get taken out by Havra. No problems there. Quixz, equally taken out by Havra, who is now incredibly low, and there should be absolutely no chance he should get another one. And the wall takes out Hunting. Now it's just Abel and Toshkan. And there goes Havra. He gets taken down. An MP9 in hand now for Abel. But the wall is probably going to deny that pretty quickly. There you go. And now it's simply the fish himself. The P250 crocodile. Love it. See you later, alligator. Gotta love it. Oh, the train. Get me out of here. Toshkan should have spotted that. However, he himself was spotted. You can see by the rotations of the map, as many people come around to flank Toshkan. He believes he hasn't been seen, but he knows now that he has been seen. He should call that he's being attacked from behind. He didn't in time, and as a result, he's been removed. 14-4 in favor of Monkeys. Quixz need to get back into the game very quickly if they want to see this W come in for them, and if they want to prove that the curse is in fact broken. But Abel, now with the AWP, maybe he can actually make something of himself in this map. And a P90 on Havra tells you that they are trolling at this point. They have gone too far. That is a consistent B-hop. That was really good. Damn. Good job, Hunting. Okay, the Chad looks don't lie for themselves. Abel taking 50 HP hit immediately. Toshkan dying to Lotion Larson. Havra getting taken down by Quixz, who himself, oh dear, Frog's been taken down by nade. It's all gone wrong. Hunting and Abel and Chris are all that's left. Things are quite bad right now at the moment for Quixz Esports in the 3v4 situation. Trades did come in, but their entry king is dead, and as a result, the wall takes down Chris and Hunting, and I don't get to see it because the auto director is terrible. I need to get numpad. I need to get my numpad fixed. This is a fact of reality. But now Abel needs to get his numbers fixed because his numbers are 5 and 12. 5 and 13. 15 to 4. Quixz Esports need to get back on the board, or this is kumbaya. Goodbye, my lord. Dear Lord. The wall. He's the one left behind in a 1v2 situation right now. He's going to deny the plant just. And Hunting is left alive. Can he do this? The bomb is down. Hunting. Nope. Nope.
Here we come.
The monkeys win. Oh dear. It's all over. Quixz have been eliminated. The curse persists. The monkeys have won. Oh dear. It's all over. Oh no. It's always a sad thing to see the monkeys win. But hey, they're the monkeys. You can't really do much. Oh well. Regardless, I think that's you can call it a day. I won't play that too long on its own because, you know, copyright issues and stuff. But hey, less than a minute should be fine, huh? Regardless, the monkeys win and Quixz have lost yet another game with me casting. Maybe they'll be fired at some point. I mean, I should be at this point because I'm just a curse. You know, it's just all bad for me. I can't really do much. I mean, I could coach them, but that would involve work, like working with CS:GO, and I don't have time to do that. I would, but I don't. Oh well, Quixz, you have let me down again. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. But put up a good effort. 3 maps is nothing to shout at, especially at someone who has beaten someone you already lost to 2-0. Yedyandudu, stupidest name in the world. And hey, you know, the monkeys, there they are. The monkeys are monkeying around. They're having a good time. The monkeys. They're the monkeys. They're monkeying around. I like that picture. It's a good picture. Anyway, I'll leave you to the music and then fade you out and call it a day. It's good to be back, by the way.
We'll never forget the past, but what counts is our brand new start. Even if it hurts me or I get scared, just come take this risk now. We'll be prepared. I run away. I run away. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragon.